Hello! Happy St. Patrick's Day! I'm here today to do some fun rainbow science with you guys today. If after this video you would like to do these at home, I'm going to give you guys the ingredients you need, and you probably have a lot of them laying around. So today we're going to do 3 science experiments. So we're going to do a rainbow volcano, we're going to do magic milk, and we're going to do some observations and a hypothesis, which are some big words that we're going to use today, make you feel really smart like real scientists. So I'm going to take my Shamrock glasses off so I can see you guys this morning. So the first experiment we're going to do is our rainbow volcano. So I started off this by putting in some baking soda, which you guys probably have around the house. And I also added some food coloring to the baking soda. I have that in here. Then what I did is, with the help of my little scientists, I made some colored, different color baking soda with colored food dye and a little bit of water, and I'll give the exact measurements in our comments after the video. And what you can do is any colors you want. You could even make more than this if you want. We did some pink, some yellow, some blue, and some green. And like I said, it's just the baking soda, the food dye, and a little bit of water to make it mix. So the first thing you're going to do is you want to put your volcano in something that's clear, so something that you can see what's happening. And you guys are going to help me, and you're going to shout out what you think is going to happen. So the first thing you do, which is the most fun, is whenever you can get messy. So you put your colors of your baking soda down around your volcano so that it's like a really cool rainbow base. So you see my volcano here? Now what you can do is you can actually, it's kind of like a cool type of cloud dough where you guys can just make it however you want and form it up around it. It's kind of like a cloud dough or a Play-Doh. It's kind of fun. So what you do is you put all that baking soda around it, and don't forget I have some inside too. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to take some vinegar. You guys know, if you've ever done science experiments with me and probably at school, vinegar smells really strong. So you don't ever want to stick your nose in it. Do you remember we waft? So everybody's going to waft. So you're going to smell that, and it smells really, really strong. Now, I have my special scientist test tubes, but you could use anything at home, a little cup. You can use, even if you have little baby droppers or you have a little, what's called a pipette, you can use that too. And I put some dish soap in here, just a little bit, and it could be any kind of dish soap because it makes what's happening even more exciting. Now, you're gonna put some vinegar in here, and don't forget, you can pour. You can definitely pour with your family, but they might need a little bit help. So here's my question. What do you think is gonna happen when I pour this vinegar into this baking soda? Who can shout out, what do they think is gonna happen? What is gonna happen? Now that's called a hypothesis. That means you're using your brain to come up with a really smart thing that you think might happen, and then we're going to test it out and we're going to see what happens, because that's what real scientists do. So what do you think? Go ahead, everybody shout it out. I'll give you a minute to shout out what you think is going to happen. Okay, are you ready? Let's see. Everybody watch closely. So you know what I'm going to do? Let's bring you closer. Can I have that? Yep. All right, let's bring you closer so you can really see what's going to happen. Are you ready? Here we go. What's happening? What's happening? Do you see it? It's growing. Look at that. What's happening? Look at it. All right, let's get really exciting and let's pour even more. What do we think? What do we think? Look at our volcano. It's our rainbow volcano. Look at it. And all the colors. How cool. Is that what you thought was going to happen? Did you think that was going to happen? Okay, so we are having a chemical reaction. That's what's happening here. And the more vinegar that you pour onto your volcano, the more foam and fizz that happens. And listen, you hear it? All right, so you can do this at home. And then a cool thing, if mom and dad will let you, you can even maybe put some of your animal guys in here. You guys can go ahead and put your hands in here. It's totally safe because it's stuff from the kitchen. So it works really well. So that was our rainbow volcano. Pretty cool, huh? So we're gonna do another experiment. So I'm gonna clean up my space here because you always have to make room for the next stuff that we're gonna have happen. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do our rainbow of candy. Okay, so we have a rainbow of candy. So this you can use with your, you can use it with Skittles, you can use it with M&Ms, you can use it with anything you have laying around the house like that. So this is our candy, and we made it into a fun circle. Can you grab me the hot water out of the microwave? So all you need is a plate with your candy around it, and then you're gonna get some hot water or warm water. And again, you wanna be careful with the grown-ups. And you are going to just take a little bit of it, and you're gonna pour it in the middle, and we're gonna see what happens. Now again, I need you to help me with the hypothesis. What do you think is gonna happen? We know over here with the vinegar and the baking soda that it exploded and bubbled and fizzed everywhere. But what do we think is gonna happen here with the water and the candy? And some of you may know because you may have done this before, but it's really fun to do and try. Now, this is especially cool for us because we gave up candy for Lent, so we need to get it out of the house, so it's fun to experiment with it. But don't eat the candy that you're gonna experiment with. So what are you gonna think is gonna happen? You guys tell me. I'm gonna move you closer again so we can look at what's gonna happen on the plate. So let's see, what do we think is gonna happen? There's our regular candy on the plate and the hot water. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pour the water right into the middle. Pour it in the middle. Okay, what do you guys see? Is anything happening yet? What do we think is happening? Anything happening yet? Look it. What do you see happening? Gonna get some more water. Do you see what's happening? Sometimes science doesn't mean it's gonna be happening right away, but look at those colors. Look at all those colors. It looks like that hot water is melting the color right off of the candy. All right, that was our blue, green, and yellow. Let's try over here. Really, really cold water and seeing if something different would happen. Look at that. You see all the colors? I would also want to know, friends, could you use these as watercolor paints and paint a beautiful rainbow picture today? Do you think that would work too? Look how beautiful this one looks. Because we let it sit. Sometimes you have to let it sit and be patient. Was your hypothesis correct? Did you get the answer right? Is that what you thought was going to happen? So because we put warm water on top of the candy, it started melting all the color away from it. Okay, and you could, yeah, look, you can even put your finger in it and make it swirl. And I wonder if you could paint a picture. I don't know that answer. I would love to know. Maybe if you try it at home, you could do it and then send us a picture of what you did. If you guys try any of these experiments at home, we would love to see pictures of videos of you guys doing it at home. Okay, our next one and our last experiment for today is gonna be really fun. This one's called Magic Milk. So Magic Milk is really easy too. It's just a bowl with some milk and just a little. And then what you're gonna do is you're going to take any kind of food coloring you want and you're gonna just make little dots on top of the water. Okay, so I'm taking a couple different colors. and you just make little polka dots on the top of the water. It's fun to watch what happens with even just the colors. Then in another bowl, you're gonna put that dish soap again, the same ingredient we used last time. And we're gonna put that in a little bowl. And then we have some Q-tips here, and we're gonna watch what happens. Again, here's our hypothesis word. What do you think is gonna happen? My mustache is falling off. What do you think is gonna happen in here? We have milk, dish soap, and food coloring. Now when we used dish soap last time, it made everything fizz. Do you think the milk is gonna fizz? What do you think is gonna happen? Call it out, yell it out so I know. What do you think? We're gonna use our hypothesis like scientists, and we're gonna see what happens. So we're gonna take our dish soap, and you're just gonna dot your dish soap. Dot your Q-tip in your dish soap, okay? And then what you're gonna do is you are going to touch the milk. Do you see that? Touch one of the colors. Look at that. Do you love it? Whoa, look at that. That's our magic milk. Now, I heard that whole milk works the best. But I would love to know, or what happens if you use other colors? Do they mix? What can you guys do? Can you paint in there? And see how many times do you think you could dip your Q-tip in till all the color goes away? Because you can see now it's starting to make dark colors. How fun is that, guys? I hope you liked our St. Patrick's Day. I really hope that you thought that it was really fun and that you guys think you can do it at home. Like I said, I'm going to put all the ingredients in the comment section, and so you can try it if you want. I want to see pictures and videos of you guys trying it with your family at home. I also want to know, did anyone catch a leprechaun last night? Because we couldn't catch a leprechaun, but we did see that the leprechaun left some pretty sneaky things around our house. Share that with us too. We want to know. Look at my mustache. I'm wishing all of you a very happy St. Patrick's Day. Make sure you get outside a little bit. Maybe check your yard, see if the leprechaun's out there. And I hope that you guys do science, and don't forget to tune in again tomorrow, and we'll do science again next week too. But you have a lot of other friends who are going to be teaching you as well. Love everyone. See you later. Thanks for joining.